Hi guys, so it's been long time no see. By the way, welcome to my channel. I am so glad to just be back on YouTube, even if it's briefly, and just take you through, guys. And just take you through this. So today we're going to be talking about how to make a million Kenya shillings from an e-commerce business. And so everybody knows what e-commerce is. It's basically selling a product online. And so I'm going to teach you 5 secrets on how you can maximize your e-commerce platform and make a million Kenya shillings, which is roughly $10,000. So let's get started. So first things first, you need a good product. And I know a lot of people actually say you can sell anything online, but you need to sell long term, no short term. So for a product, has to be high quality, has to be durable, and the most important part, it has to do what you're advertising it as. Like if I say let's say this bowl is airtight and doesn't leak no matter, and can stay, like you can use it in the oven and stuff like that, I expect this product to do exactly what I'm saying when I'm selling it. So that's a product that's high quality, durable, and it does exactly what I say. Because once you make a product that's cheapish, so it's going to not work after 1 to 2 months, that's a bad review waiting to happen. So that actually affects your durability, your longevity, and actually affects something we call client retention and return clients, which is part of the retention program. Another thing is that if I say it's airtight, and then let's say they're not airtight, and the client buys it thinking they're airtight, and when they go to use it, what happens? It tipples over. I lose my retention, I lose my credibility, I lose my market strategy as an e-commerce seller. So it must be durable, it must be workable, I must do exactly what it's advertised to do. So that falls in the category where I actually say a good product sells itself basically, but everything needs marketing. I'm gonna get back to that later. But a bad product with good marketing is actually the end to a business. So you need a good product with good marketing. That's the first step to making money. Good product, high quality product, because it creates retention and it also reduces your marketing cost. Second thing you need in an e-commerce business to make a million shillings is the second thing you actually need in an e-commerce business is, I've even forgotten, is good marketing. Because what's a good product with a good marketing? So that means it's actually not going to get to the target audience. You're going to be faced with fake competition. So you need good marketing so that you can push your really good product. Third thing that you actually require is pretty straightforward. You need a niche. So let's say I have a really good product, but the niche is just not a spending niche. So I have a good product, let's say for teenagers. Only teenagers see the sense of buying that specific product. So I'm not going to make money. I'm actually going to be broke, because where is a teenager going to get money to spend? So if you want to market something to, let's say, teenagers, it has to appeal to the parent who has the spending capability. So you have to have a niche that first of all can spend, niche that is big enough to consume your product, and thirdly, a niche that is basically yeah, it's basically within the spending budget. I think I just repeated myself there, but I'm getting this point across. And then the third thing you actually need is what I call a finance strategy. I've noticed a lot of businesses don't have this, and here's where making a million Kenya shillings just comes into perspective. So let's say you have 10 products. Then you have 10 products. So I want to make a million of these 10 products. So the first thing I have to think is, first of all, is it worth it? If I tell people to buy one product for 100,000, is it really worth the 100,000? If it's not worth the 100,000, then I'm not going to make a million Kenya shillings out of these 10 products. It just makes no sense. The second thing, you have to know that consumption is different per person. So let's say this weave is, let's say, 10,000 shillings or 20,000 shillings. So I need to sell A, B, C, D to be able to make A, B, C, D. Is it workable? Is the niche fast enough to consume this product within this speculated time period? That's another thing you need to think about. So to become a millionaire, you need a financial strategy. So so where does all this come into play? So I'm actually helping people come up with strategies, product lines, and niches. So if you're actually interested in any of this, kindly hit me up. Slide into, okay, YouTube doesn't have DMs, but slide into my comment section, and probably I can actually give you a step-to-step guide on how you're able to make a million, and how I was able to make a million Kenya shillings. Yeah, and another quality of this video is, but I'm gonna work on it. So thank you for tuning in, and guys, cheers. Like, live life, let's get that money.